one day your child was in danger, what would you do to protect them? But before you could find an answer, danger had already arrived. A mother tiger was forced to seek help from a human. Why would she place her trust in someone who was once a hunter? Amidst the blizzard and lurking threats, what must she do to keep her cub safe? Who is truly the ultimate predator in this story? Before you find out the answer, join me on the journey of a mother, where primal instincts and maternal love clash in a fight for survival. But first, let me tell you about the moment the mother tiger made an unthinkable decision. The mother tiger caught the scent of blood in the air. Her heart pounded. She raced through the thick snow, her legs numb from the biting cold. In front of her, her cub was struggling, its small body trapped in the sharp coils of barbed wire. The once pristine white fur was now stained with deep red. She let out a furious roar but didn't dare to lunge forward. Every movement of the cub only drove the wounds deeper. The mother paced in distress, searching for a way to free her child, but the steel barrier stood firm. For the first time, she felt powerless. Then, her gaze shifted toward the only human she had ever known. An old hunter, a man who had lived in this forest for years. Once a predator, now, perhaps, her only hope. Slowly, she emerged from the dense forest, her golden eyes unblinking. She knew that humans feared her kind, but right now, nothing mattered more than her child's life. The old hunter saw her, a fully grown white tiger stepping out of the mist, not growling, not attacking. Instead, she turned her head and let out a low, deliberate growl. A call for help. Their eyes met hers, filled with desperation and wariness. His, hesitant yet intrigued. The man hesitated for a moment, then made his decision. He followed her. When they arrived, the sight before him made his chest tighten. Without wasting a second, he knelt down, carefully unwrapping the sharp wires one by one. The mother tiger stood close, every muscle in her body tensed. If he hurt her cub any further, he wouldn't live to see another sunrise. But he didn't. The cub whimpered softly as its tiny body was freed from the cruel grip of steel. It had survived. The blizzard grew fiercer. The mother tiger curled tightly around her cub, shielding it with her body, but the cold still seeped through her thick fur. The hunter lit a fire. For the first time, a mother tiger and a human sat together, not as enemies but as survivors. But peace never lasts long. A shadow slithered through the snow. Another predator. A black panther with piercing eyes, its gaze fixed on the cub. It didn't fear fire. It didn't fear the cold. And it would not take its eyes off its prey. The mother tiger rose instantly, roaring a fierce warning. But the panther did not back down. It lunged. The battle erupted. The mother tiger didn't retreat. She couldn't. She knew that if she lost, her cub would not live. Claws tore through the air. Fangs met flesh. The panther was swift, but the mother was stronger. With a powerful strike, she sent the panther reeling. It realized its defeat and slinked away into the darkness. But the victory came at a cost. Blood soaked the mother tiger's snowy fur. She wavered, but did not fall. She could not fall. Her cub still needed her. The old hunter watched her, then pulled out a roll of cloth. Carefully, he wrapped her wounds, his hands steady and gentle. The mother tiger let out a soft groan, but didn't resist. She knew now this man was not her enemy. The storm raged on. The mother held her cub close, its tiny body rising and falling with each breath. Her eyes slowly closed, exhausted but at peace. The hunter leaned back against a tree, unaware that somewhere in the darkness, another pair of eyes was watching them. Was this truly the end? Or was an even greater threat silently approaching?